Which type of elbow do you need? It starts with a question of which surface is your downspout going to mainly sit on. Let's say that we were having a downspout go from here attached to this surface. If this is the surface that's taking the downspout most of the way to the ground, we're going to want to make sure that the downspout sits flat against it like that. We don't put things so that the wide way is going out from the building. Again, there may be downspouts that you put onto a building where part of it is going to be, maybe like it's against this side of it. Mostly it's here, and then it continues on down that way, but it's up against this here. That's okay. But whatever it's against most of the time is going to be the surface that it's going to be flat against. Now, you've got 3 different types of elbows that we use. You can see them all here. This is 2 3x4A elbows. This is pretty similar. These are 2x3, but these are C elbows. So you can see the C elbows have a little bit less of an angle to them. And finally, there are B elbows. So whereas the A elbows are crimped along this surface and come out this way, the B elbows are crimped that way and snake like that. So where do we use each of these? If we had a downspout coming down from right here and we wanted it to get back to this structure, we're going to use the A elbow for that, because we've got a good amount of distance to cover. As you can see, even with 3x4As as they are, we're going to need an extension joint between these two so that we can make it the whole way to this surface. What if we wanted to put the downspout here and have it come to going against this surface? By the way, you'll notice that means your downspout needs to start at a different location, here versus here, or you could also do here so that it comes back and goes against this surface. If you're gonna be going from here and going back here, then because this is gonna end up this way, that means that you need to have B elbows that go like that. Same thing for if we wanted to have a downspout go from there and then attach it down here. You can see that in some cases the 2 B elbows may be a little bit too long. You can either just fudge it a little bit where this is pretty close, or we might need to cut off some of the material on this. Lastly, the C's can be used for offsets and other such things, like a situation like this where you've got a downspout that you actually want to run against this surface. A's are going to push it out too far, but the C's will work just fine.